morning.
We on?
We are on.
We back yet? Oh no, next week.
Who?
TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Sad.
Still banned.
Tomorrow.
Nah,
Oh,
but we're
yeah,
not
it
yet.
is tomorrow. Our band lifts tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back next week. All right.
Hey.
What are we starting with?
You told me you get really mad at me if I came to YAP really tired.
What?
I'm not tired.
Okay, cool.
Thank God.
Okay, I don't have to get mad at you. That would have been embarrassing for you. So what's your funny story?
My funny story is that last night, while I was having dinner here, I ordered Uber Eats. I had the realization that you had just received your new PC.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, Alistair should come because he really wants to see your PC. And I said that to you as a passing remark.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, Alistair doesn't know that my PC is here? Why does he not know? Why did no one inform him? Looks at Claire. I told you to tell him when I get my PC.
I'm not sure why that's funny. That's outrageous. That is like the biggest dick move. We've been in, so give this more context. I've got the messages right here. At 3:19 p.m, Alice is like, in a group chat that she's in, and Claire, hey Stanley, is it arriving today? Not yet, I'm getting impatient though. 4 hours later, me, bro, it's here, come now, I'm waiting. Because before that, when these guys got it, so next message from Claire.
In a private message.
And a private message to me at,
like, what?
fuck, I don't know, 6 or something? How do I
6:50?
fucking look at times on this? Anyway, yeah, about 6:40. Sends me a video. The computer was here. I'm like, damn. I'll come home as soon as I'm done. Tell Alistair at 8.
I didn't know that you had...
Poor Alistair.
Anyway, as soon as you messaged him, he was like, fuck, I'm on the way.
And he was there 5 minutes later. And then me and him set up a PC together. It was fun. It was like the greatest night ever. It's like maybe the best night of my life. Alistair always seems to be there at the best days of my life. Must be a sign.
Oh, lovely Alistair. All right, there you go. That was fun.
It was fun. And then I had to unplug it all today because I realized I haven't actually set it up properly and I can't do work on it right now. So I had to go back
that's
to my
annoying.
computer.
Oh, because you
Well,
would have to
I've
log
just-
into everything, right?
Well,
Oh.
T drive, everything. I'll do it over the weekend. Yeah.
Fun.
I got heaps to go. But it's really cool. Got a new PC. It's fun. I don't know if I get to keep it or not, but
What do you mean?
well, he hasn't told me what it's going to cost me. He might be watching this. We haven't actually talked.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
He's just given it to me for an hour to see if I like it, which I liked it the moment I saw it.
Yeah, I mean, before you had
The
it.
picture of it. Yeah. Anyway, got a new PC. It's cool. Okay. Mr. Naki.
Mr. Naki.
Mr. Tim Naki. Greatest creator in the world. Like, literally the GOAT. He nailed this.
Like, how can you not watch him? Did you find that, Annalise? That he was just so charming? But, like, I'm not into... that's not... I would never have thought ever in my brain, like, oh, yeah, gambling content. Like, that's fun for me to watch.
He's the GOAT.
He's so good.
So,
What about you, Abdel? Did you think he was charming? No?
So he this day one of doing something,
Yeah.
the follower account thing, is a trend that obviously we jumped on really early, which is doing day one of doing something for every new follower. There was like maybe when we did it was like still pretty early, but there's some like a lot of guys in like physical things like walking, whatever.
Yeah.
Still goes on today.
Yeah.
Like Michelle sent my mate Michelle. Oh, Michelle sent us one in the
Oh, yeah.
attention seeker one
Yeah,
today. 7 days. The guy's up to day 7. He's already at 17K. 7 posts on his profile. Anyway, so day 1 of doing something still works if you want to do it. I think personally, you have to get more creative now.
Yeah, the only thing is that before it was something like walking a centimeter or whatever, which is actually relatively doable at scale, I think.
Yeah. Like 100,000 steps isn't like it's hard, but it's not. Oh no, actually, it's not 100,000 steps. Sorry, that's crazy. 100,000 centimeters.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad?
Centimeters.
It's like 10K or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And
Someone
like
do the
people
math for me.
do those runs all the time and whatever. Anyway, it's not that crazy. But now, like for what's his first name? Tim. Money.
Next level.
It makes me, it gives me
And gambling,
goosebumps.
because we all know gambling's like I mean, there's some skill in blackjack at least, but like it's still gambling.
It's just crazy to me.
And so it's one of the best ones, but he's also kept it going for so long. That's the thing I like the most about it. Like, he's kept it going for ages.
It just, I don't know the word in English, but it's like when you're watching a horror film and you're like, you know, you like need to see, I don't know, it's called like kanchong, like you're like, I don't know what the English word is.
What's the feeling?
So like in a horror movie when like someone's getting chased or whatever and you want them to like escape and get through or something.
Yeah, suspense.
But that for you, is,
I know what you mean.
What do you
we don't have a
call
word
that?
for that. That's
The
called
word.
the suspense.
Yeah.
It's the suspense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. We you're wondering if he's going to get it or not. If the dealer's going to get a 10 or if they're going to get the number that they need or whatever it is.
I also enjoy that. So we're talking about gambling as a whole, but actually the concept of blackjack is simple enough for anyone to understand.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Contextually, even if you didn't know
How to play blackjack doesn't matter.
after 2 videos, you would get it because he does the math out loud as well in his videos.
You don't even need to know, except he tells you, because he's speaking out loud. He tells you what
he's looking for as well.
he's looking for.
Yeah.
And so you're with him, like, come on, let's get a 10. And then because the numbers become outrageous, like currently he's at 122,000 in profit. He's made 122 grand in profit.
And people get to live vicariously through him.
And I'm pretty sure it's US dollars because he lives
in
Canada. Maybe it's Canadian dollars actually. He's in Canada. That's right. He's not in US. He just went to Las Vegas. But I wonder if he bet that money in Las Vegas because he was betting in Las Vegas. And he did the same dollar. So I wonder if he just did US dollars while he was there.
Yeah.
Because he actually did lower because the minimum. Yeah, actually maybe he did. Because the minimum bet was lower, so he couldn't do the 25K. He had to do 15 or something like that. Yeah. Maximum bet, sorry. Okay. So he has a really good, whatever you call it. What do you call this? Day one.
ERC.
Yeah, ERC.
Storyline combined with an ERC at the same time.
Yeah. But I also think there's something about this as like the talent piece, which is quite cool because not everyone can do this.
Oh, no.
Like, I couldn't do this. I'd just lose all my money.
Talent piece in the game and talent piece as a personality.
Oh, yeah, personality for sure. And I think because he's
tandem.
playing out of Canada and he's a Kiwi, like that adds to it as well. Because he's got that like Kiwi charm of being an idiot. No, you know, like
he's
you know
so
how
charming.
you know how
He's so
Kiwis are. Like
charming.
we're kind of like
Yeah.
the way the rest of the world kind of thinks of us as like
Just take the piss a little bit.
kind of
and
dorks. Yeah. I fucking
Not
love
that
this
serious.
guy. I want this guy on the podcast.
He's so cool.
When we go to New York, we're hitting this dude up. He's at 320,000. That's so crazy.
When I need to renew my papers, I'll just go to see him in Canada.
One thing that's interesting is about I didn't realize this because I hadn't seen many of his videos recently. They hadn't popped up, but like 8-9 days ago, he swapped from 10 cents every follower to 2 cents. So he's doing 10 cents for every new follower, and then he must have just gone, the number's too crazy, and he dropped it down to 2 cents.
Right. Yeah, I saw that in the brief, and I was thinking in my brain, it was always been 10 cents. Anyway, it makes sense now.
It always been 2 cents, but yeah, he dropped it back down. I also wonder if he has been going daily actually, or
No, there was like a gap. I kind of was doing a little bit of a binge. He got a few on like a mill or something.
Yeah.
One on a mill, and he's like walking in the snow. And then all the comments are just like, "What do you mean you need to take a break? It's blackjack. It's not that. It's not that taxing for your brain." And then obviously all the loyal followers are just like, "Shut up! Don't be."
So he did have a little bit of
Yeah.
a break, but did he have a break?
It's like an intermission vibe.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Because I was going to
And
say,
then just
there's no way he's only at day 49.
Yeah, and then he just
When did
started
I start
again.
watching this? Start of
months ago.
the year? At least 3 months. At least the start of the year. I mean, I could probably scroll back
Are
and
you
find it.
sure we weren't in New York when you found him?
Nah,
Or like we had just come back from?
because I would have hit him up. I would have been like, bruv, where are you?
Yeah.
The only dumb thing on fucking Instagram is like it's so hard to find anything about it. Like, how do you know the date of stuff on Instagram?
Yeah. Do you guys know the easiest way? I go off the comments. If the comment says like the date,
8 weeks
Or-
ago.
however many hours or whatever. Yeah, I do that as well, but sometimes it's not, because you know how sometimes you'll get a video pop off again. So I have that currently in one of my videos on one of my reels. So I don't actually know when I posted the reel. Well, I do because it's my account, but you get what I'm saying.
And all his videos are off feed. So you can't even do that because like in Reels, it doesn't show you.
Nah,
But in feed it does.
it does, yeah,
That's
because it's got the
fucking-
caption and everything. It's got the,
That's
yeah.
fucking stupid. Anyway, he is my favorite person on Instagram.
I mean, the easiest, I don't know how to explain, not easiest, one of the easiest that I've been able to get my head around to replicate for a growth of followers is a storyline ERC, which is typically something that's day one of blah, 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 and then you do the same thing every day, and then there has like a direct correlation to the viewer's actions to what the person does. I don't know why it just continues. Well, I do know why it continues to work, but
You mean
it's the easiest one in my brain to give to people.
Okay, got you. As a strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Like if you wanted to implement it, it's not foolproof, no, because you have to think about the stakes involved, the call to action of your audience. I don't know.
It's also with Instagram, like you can't even get it. Remember with mine, I wouldn't even give it to anyone even to try test.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get analytics to see what the change.
Yeah.
I just looked like a fucking idiot.
Those were great though. No, those were banger videos.
They weren't bangers. There was still stuff wrong with them. I wouldn't have watched those.
They were so good.
I wouldn't have watched. The stakes were kind of crazy. The stakes could have blown out of control if they had a court.
What was it again?
Well,
Oh,
one
the
of them
wedding.
was push-ups and one of them was something else.
Steps.
No, not steps. I didn't do steps.
You did.
On my one, no.
Yeah, because I time-lapsed filmed you the whole walk.
That one, in New York one. Sorry, yeah, the New York one and then the one in Queenstown. But they just didn't. They like
Didn't
Instagram just
hit.
didn't push. I always think that I should start a new Instagram channel and just try.
Yeah, but I also feel like after the collaboration posts, you have been getting this influx of. I feel like they might be finding your audience.
Oh, they're only because they're all the creators, the people who watch the creators that I, and then they're coming over. But they're not. It's not heaps. But yeah, it's fine, and that'll continue to grow as.
I mean, that could be a fun project.
What's that?
Stanley Henry at 0 followers.
Yeah. How fast can we build a new profile up from scratch? Yeah.
Can
up
you
with
make
a
a
whole
story
content
out of
style.
it?
Yeah.
Stanley's really sad he lost his Instagram account, but he like never did. He just deleted it.
Let me just start another one. I don't know if I'd want to do a day one though. I don't know if I need it.
It'd just be fun for a attention seeker to pretend that you lost.
We could try it. We could do it. It would be a fun experiment. I mean, it'd be a good experiment just to see anyway. It could be a different thing, like a different concept. It could be something about some other thing that's not business related.
That could be interesting. A
Yeah.
new TV show,
Yeah.
completely different.
Stan getting shredded. It'll be
You know
real
what?
long show. And I might die before it finishes. you know, because I was thinking about it the other day, like I was thinking about the Instagram and should I really try on it? There's something messed up with my Instagram. It's not working. Doesn't matter what I do, just nothing will get pushed past a couple of followers. Even when those followers get all really engaged in it, it just doesn't, like, engagement's high, retention's high. Well, no, not retention's high, you can't really tell, but you can only tell because of what they're saying. Doesn't go anywhere. So I was thinking, should I do it? But then I was thinking, like, with my TikTok audience at least, the slow approach that I've taken with it, rather than going after some clickbaity stuff on it, means that audience is fucking solid.
Oh yeah, they are.
This audience on this profile,
Oh, you're at 20
whatever thousand.
Yeah.
It's like whenever I ask them for I haven't had to try with these new lots of videos. I just have so many questions now inside everything and people giving stuff. I've had 2 proper leads come in through my
That's
TikTok
so
now.
sick.
There's one in there today. I don't think he's going to be the right. I think he might be a bit too small for us, but I've got definitely, the other thing we're doing, the cohort thing. I've got that sold.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm so stoked with that. That's like a different thing to like line up. It's like if you can take the time and build a solid. It's like my LinkedIn audience.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Anna Katerina said, Stan, bring back your vlogs.
Oh,
The YouTube vlogs?
No, my TikTok vlogs. I know I need to. Camilla's been telling me off too. She's been telling me to do more down in life stuff. I don't pay her, so I don't really care. Nah, that's mean. I'm joking, Camilla. I need to. I need to do proper vlogs though.
We
And
try to. It's just
I think
tough.
maybe I should just do them weekly.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you talked about it.
I should just do them weekly. You know what I could do is like do it in the pitch meeting, like plan out. Nah, I just got to do
Because we
them.
have a
I
standing
just
pitch
gotta do
meeting
them.
now.
I just got to do them. I'm just so busy at the moment. That's all.
That could be fun though. Imagine in the stand-in pitch meeting, a run through, and then by the time that you post it, because it's a whole week of everything, at the end of the week you post your vlog, and it's a wrap up of the storyline that happened on Taz.
Yeah.
Can I ask, how do you make vlogs about the audience? Because they say like the most, like people want to hear the word you, or like they want to hear that it's kind of about them, and that's what drives success. Well, not the sole driver, but
that's not a absolute. Oppenheimer doesn't sit there going, "Hey, you don't want to die from this atomic bomb."
Yeah.
Like it's not an absolute. It's just it's a technique you can use when you're talking to an audience. If let's say Abdul's audience, I'm doing a talking head to him, then yeah, I should be addressing him. And because I don't know his name on a screen, you is the right substitute. But when you're doing a vlog, unless I'm turning the camera on myself and talking to an audience, I don't need to do a you. If I'm talking about my thing, I can talk about me. Because that'd be weird. Like, it'd be weird to watch someone
Third person almost,
talking,
and then addressing you in first. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So it depends on the context. It's not absolute. It's just, it depends. Vlogs, like if you look at Casey Neistat, he will only talk and address the audience when it makes sense to address them. Most of the time he's just doing his thing, or he's telling you something. This is almost like a video essay than it is a vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that concept that you're saying doesn't even apply to some of the biggest creators. Let's say Anna Paul. She does sometimes, but for a majority of her vlogs, it's B-roll of her day, and she just is, today we did this, and blah, 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 and I rode a horse, and my brother Addis did this, and blah, 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 blah. It was so funny.
I should bring the vlogs back. I should bring the vlog backs like that and just do that. Actually make vlogs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? No? Anyone got a question for us? No. Cool. All right.
And Elise is
I mean, I can ask a question.
Go for it.
I'm curious about your relationship outside the office. Like, how is it more awkward?
Like Stan and Claire. Or like,
Me and Claire.
No, like, so you two. Like, how,
Oh,
because
it's
it's
none.
like the boss.
No.
because
I like Alistair.
he's hanging out with Alistair.
Alistair's my mate. Our relationship with everyone in a workplace, you always have two relationships with everyone in the workplace. It's just that some people you don't spend time with them outside of the workplace, so then that relationship doesn't get to show. But so everyone has a relationship outside of the office. With Joni and I, the relationship has been formed with Claire and Alistair around. And so really, the relationship is the four of us outside of work. And that's like the New York crew that went to New York and had that experience together, which was quite transformational for all of us. So when you transform with people, there's a bond that's always created that will always live there together. Like, doesn't matter how far you drift apart, you had that moment together. It's like when you're in your 20s and you party with a certain amount of people and you get drunk a lot, you do lots of stuff. That's still like quite a transformative time in your life. So you have these bonds with these kids that you hung out with at that time that will never break. You go off and do all this other stuff and be like, oh yes, he's been my mate when I was in my 20s, bloody club rats. But like, so with Joni and I, there's that moment outside of work, because every other time we hang out, it's not that. Every other time we hang out, it's like
We're not.
war room, whiteboard, markers in hand. What the fuck is the next storyline?
Yeah.
Right?
What is the strategy for this client?
Like, Joni and I don't just be like, hey, you want to go to the park? There's like the sweet new swing there.
And like, even if we do hang out outside of work, we're hanging out in silence.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we're not even talking to each other. It's Claire and Alistair going like, blah, 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 blah. And me and Stan like, okay.
You know, yesterday when you were in the room here and you're like, why is everyone silent? We were having such a good time until you spoke. And then you spoke and ruined the whole time. We were like, mate, we're hanging out. This is cool. This is such a good time. And then you're like, why is everyone silent? But no, seriously, outside of work, actually, Joni and I don't hang out outside of work without Claire and Alistair, or Claire or Alistair, because the four of us hang out outside of work. When Joni and I are together outside of Monday to Friday 9 to 5, it's because we're working.
We're doing other work.
We're still working. It would be weird anyway, just the two of us hanging out. We're too similar. I don't want to hang out with myself. Like, that's why we hang out with our other halves, because like we both love our other halves.
Because they're so opposite to us.
And so, of course, I love hanging out with Alistair because he is Claire. And she loves hanging out with Claire because she's Alistair. But I don't want to hang out with myself. I'd love to do work with myself and fucking crush goals. Fine. But I'm not going to be like, oh, bro, you want to fucking go to the park? No, it's not going to happen.
We did go to the movies once, which was fun.
Yeah, we did. But
I mean, that was also as four.
But
That was all
Claire
of
and
us.
Alistair in the middle.
Yeah.
In a normal couple situation, the two females would sit in the middle together and the men on the outside.
Nah.
Housewives together in the middle, Joni and I on the outside. As far away from each other as possible. But that's always the way. It's always the way.
Yeah. No, that is how it is.
That's a normal couple hangout thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
I am the boyfriend who's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sitting while they shop. Like, it's Alistair and Claire shopping and us just like, hey mate.
How's work?
But we don't even have that conversation. We're just silent because I know how
Yeah,
work
'cause
is.
we know how work is because yeah, exactly. We don't need to.
Someone asked, Stan, could you do a live writing session about your book?
Oh yeah, I know. I need to.
That would be really cool.
No, we are thinking about it. So yes. So Charlotte and I have talked about it, and Camilla has got some ideas on how to vlog that piece until we can do the live. But yeah, we are thinking about doing a live session on writing. I was thinking about doing a TikTok live when I write on the weekend, just of me writing, and let people see what I'm writing.
Just write with me. Yeah. Like what, over the
Over
shoulder?
shoulder, write with
Yeah.
me, and then they can just read what I'm writing. It might be a little bit hard on the screen. So I was thinking maybe I could get live studio so I could I could do double screen so I could have it closer, like crop it in. I don't think I'm doing that. I've been really bad with my book writing content because I haven't been bad with my book writing. Actually, my book writing's been going well, but I've just been bad with the content. Yeah, I'll do that.
Remember that he's writing a book for micro storylines. Sorry. I can't believe that's not in there. In my brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Just
It's not ready yet to get to that point.
yeah, but just for
long
a
term.
bank of micro storylines.
It's probably ready to start doing on Taz's platform.
Yeah,
in
that's what
October.
In October.
Oh, I'm not even going to be close to finishing.
I can't even start sprinkling.
Oh, you can.
Okay, cool.
You can. Of course you can. Yeah. Any other questions?
Cameron just asked, when come you New York?
Cameron Rowe.
Yes.
When I come New York.
We don't know.
I don't know. Stan's mad at me, so he might leave me.
Cameron, your bestie has been really slow with getting her passport. She hasn't chased it. She messed up her Real Me thing, and so it took longer. And so Claire and I have our appointment with the
Visas
consulate,
people.
the US consulate, but Joni doesn't yet. So our interview's on the 8th of May, and hopefully sometime after that we come. But at this point,
I'm gonna get there.
so yeah, we'll get there. To be honest, I think it's going to be end of May now, given how long the visa process is taking. End of May, start of June, which is a bit annoying. It might mean that we need to fly someone else back to help Cam with some work.
Fun.
Yeah.
What tattoo is next?
None.
None.
No.
I got one, that's enough.
You got two.
No, from you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that doesn't even count as one. That's like 7 million.
Nah, it's one. I turned it into one.
It's cool though.
Nah,
But
no
no.
more tattoos. Like, we're not going to get a tattoo again together. That's enough.
No,
and I'm not
that's-
going to get any more because Claire's not. I mean, she's not a fan. She's like, you're good enough.
Yeah.
Cool. We done? We got to go.
Yeah, we gotta go. But
Yeah.
there's stuff about Europe, but like expanding into Europe.
Oh, yeah, we will one day. Global domination. Okay, bye. See you guys.
All right,
Thank